Hi everyone, this is the intro to the interracial friendship series. So we see a lot of conversations happening about interracial relationships, but what if you're friends with someone who isn't the same as you culturally or is of a different race than you? I originally wanted this theme to kind of be about learning from one another, which it will still largely be about that. Learning from your friend who is either culturally or racially different from you, and how you're teaching them and they're teaching you, and you get to kind of have this cultural exchange. That's really cool. And it can be a really positive and fun thing. I have lots of stories from not only my friendships, but my other Black girlfriends' friendships, some of my guy friends' friendships. Everyone has their own experiences. I'm going to try and capture all of that here. And we're going to try and have as many discussions as possible. I'm going to have some people on for interviews, and you all will get an opportunity to ask some questions and partake in the discussion and share your own stories. And this could be really cool and positive. Another thing that we wanted to touch on within the series, though, is some of the not so positive and not so fun interactions that can happen when you're trying to build a friendship with someone who is not the same as you racially and culturally, because it's not always pretty, y'all. It's not always pretty. And we're going to share some of those not so pretty moments. But we're also going to be talking about, what happens when something not so pretty happens, or is said, right? Something problematic happens, or something problematic is said. How do we navigate that? Do we talk about it? Do we move on? There are a couple of different stories that we have that I want to talk about with different people, just to kind of see, like, how do you know when, okay, this is too much of a burden to be, I feel like I'm not learning from this person. I feel like I'm just doing the teaching and they're not open to what I'm trying to teach them. That can be, when do we call it quits? When is an interracial friendship, and that's a general friendship question. I think when a factor of race is in it, sometimes you're like, well, am I saying this because they're different than me, or is this happening because we're culturally different? I think there's some added layers of confusion when you're trying to figure out, like, is this a friendship that I should pursue? So we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna get into it. So hopefully you enjoy the series. Hopefully it makes you laugh, cry, think, a little bit uncomfortable, comfortable. Hopefully you feel all the emotions so that it really brings out the most in you. Hopefully you can really partake in this series. Hopefully it's relatable in one way or another, whether it's general friendship, interracial friendship. I'm also no expert. I'm just using my experiences and my friends' experiences to kind of draw our own conclusions and figure out what worked for us, what didn't.